Annoying, right? This is a problem. This and other devices like it, even including television, have taken our brains and kind of mushed them up a little bit. Many, many years ago, we were able to sit in a classroom, listen to a lesson, and participate without daydreaming or finding our mind or our brain going on a little vacation. This is a problem in today's EMS classroom because the tactics that we were using to teach EMS providers 15 and 20 years ago are not working today. So let's think about this for a second. How does our attention span work? Well, there's data out there that says that attention span is directly related to age up until about age 20. So for parents out there, if you have a 3-year-old, you really shouldn't expect your 3-year-old to stay on task for more than 3 minutes before they're going to be bored with a toy or bored with watching something, and they're going to kind of move around and do something different. Same holds true with a 5-year-old, all the way up to like a 12-year-old or 15-year-old. So therefore, a 15-year-old in the classroom, you shouldn't expect them to stay on task for more than 15 minutes before their mind is going to start to wander. Now for us in the EMS classroom, we kind of max out around 20 minutes. So what do? In the classroom then we say, well, every 20 minutes we should do something different to stimulate the brain. But that doesn't happen. Most EMS classrooms, we just continue to click, 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 click through the PowerPoint presentation, and then instructors sit there and go, how comes 3/4 of my students are down doing this and they're not focused on the lesson? Well, here's why. You've lost them. They're not participating anymore, okay? You're not engaging the brain of today's EMS student, all right? Think about this. How is it that someone can watch an hour of Grey's Anatomy or some other TV show and they can tell you every single detail there was about that show, but they can't sit through an hour-long lecture of yours and remember more than 10-15% of it? This is where psychology comes in, and this is why the television industry and the movie industry and everybody else has employed these industrial psychologists to help them design their television shows. So, what do you get in a television show? You get a little bit of an introduction, and then boom, opening credits. Flash, 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 music, 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 and then boom, it cuts right away back to the show or maybe to some commercials. But when the show comes back, it gives you maybe what? 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes of information, and then what does it do? Boom, it breaks away to commercials. 30 seconds of this, 30 seconds of that, 30 seconds of this, 30 seconds of that, and then boom, back into the show again, give you this chunk of 10 more minutes of material, and then boom, we go right ahead to commercial, 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 commercial. Your brain is designed to take things in chunks. And the media has capitalized on this by knowing exactly how long your brain is going to be able to absorb that information before it's going to start thinking things like, did I leave the iron on? And should I check Facebook? And where are my children? All right. So this is something that we need to incorporate in our EMS classrooms. If you're going to be doing a lecture that is an hour and a half long, then you should be saying to yourself, okay, about every 20 minutes, we should be doing something new. Whoa, hold on. Something new in EMS education? Yes. Sometimes put the PowerPoint away, okay? Break it up a little bit. Maybe you do 20 minutes of a lecture and then do an activity for the next 20 minutes. Maybe you do a case. If you're doing a lecture on cardiovascular disorders, now maybe you do a couple of cases that review the information that you just gave them. Break it up a little bit and then go back and do some more lecture. That counterpoint that you're doing there of giving them one task and then giving them something different and going back and forth will keep their brain activated and it will keep them engaged, and you will have a lot less of this going on in the classroom. And it doesn't have to be a case. You can do other things. Give them an activity, give them a worksheet, give them have them do a group exercise. Just give them something else to do. Your lesson plans should involve a lot more than just opening up a can of PowerPoint slides and dumping them in a bowl. There's more to education than that. Okay? There's a lot that goes into the planning of a lesson to make it engaging for your students so they stay on point, and next thing you know, they're retaining things, they're learning things, they're participating in class, and now you have them engaged and not using these devices out there anymore. If If you want to learn more about this, we're going to be offering an EMS education methodology class coming up in March, and pretty soon we're going to be offering regular continuing education programs that will address topics like this. Okay? That's all we have time for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Try this stuff out in your classrooms, and if it's successful, email us. Let us know. We want to hear about it. Okay? Have a great night, everybody. Take care.